Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to krabsfx. Today we're going to be breaking down our day in the market. Today is day 16 of the prop firm journey, and today we are up about 1.3% on the day. The prop account challenge is back into profits, and pretty much today we took one break even on US30 and we took one win on NASDAQ, which just looks like a loss, but we were actually in these buys right here, which we caught, and we closed about 80% right here at this 1 hour imbalance at a 1.5 RR, and I left my runner targeting this 1 hour imbalance up here, but price did not reach there, so it was a good call to close 80% right here. But firstly, I'm going to be breaking down US30, what I saw here. First off, we were bearish on the day, meaning the daily candle, the previous daily candle closed bearish. And this was today, by the way. But previous daily candle closed bearish. Previous 4 hour candle, it was this one right here, closed bearish as well. So I was expecting a downside move. And as well, we also had this daily gap down here, which I thought price would go and fill, which it did not, but we didn't lose on this. Even though price went opposite direction, we did not take a L, we took a break even, and I'll be showing all of that. But yeah, 4 hour candle was bearish here. So on the 1 hour here at 9:30 a.m. price was right here trading. Price opened up right here. It was trading at around 9:29. It was wicking around this area. This gap right here was still active. This was a 1 hour imbalance. And pretty much price was wicking. And at 9:30 a.m. price wicked into here. This 1 hour imbalance. I got my entry right there. Very good entry here. And then price immediately pushed into profits for me, heading 1-to-1 RR. So then I moved my stop to break even. Move my stop right there to break even, and then I was looking to take price down to these previous day's lows, but unfortunately we got hit break even. Well, I wouldn't say unfortunately, because price ended up rejecting huge after, so this was a very good break even. I'm gonna write that down in my notes, meaning good break even, as in if I didn't move to break even it would have been an L. But yeah, this was my US30 trade. And also, right after I took this, I saw NAS had a very nice setup for buys. But we got out at 80%. We closed 80% right here. As you can see, it was about, we got out for 1%, and then this was the runner. We ended up just closing it early and calling it a day. But what I saw here was our bias was mixed bullish, meaning that the 4 hour was bearish, but the daily candle previously was bullish. So NAS has been bullish around all-time highs for a while now. The past few days, all bullish candles, so I was only looking for buys. Today we did get a little bit of a retracement, which I did see coming, but I stuck to my bias and I caught buys. These were some really nice sells though, but I got my piece of the pie and I got out. But pretty much what I saw here was one time. Number two, bias mixed bullish, because 4 hour bearish and daily candle being the stronger one being bullish, I followed the daily bias. And what I also saw was this previous day's, let's see here, previous day's highs. It should say previous day's low, not high. But right here, price ran the previous day's lows and tapped into a 4 hour gap and filled a 4 hour gap. Let me just show that gap. Here's the 4 hour gap we filled. So right when price pushed past, let me get my arrow here. right when price pushed past these previous days lows and broke them and filled this 4-hour gap, that's when I entered. I got a little bit of a later entry on this because I wanted to see some rejection because we were at a previous day's low. So I wanted to see price reject this zone a little bit, and then we got in. Price pushed up 1-to-1. We moved stops to break even as well on this. So we had 2 risk-free trades today. And these 2 trades were taken around the same time. So I had 2 positions running, but they both pushed into 1-to-1, so I was risk-free on both. And then this was pretty much after I got hit break even on the US30. So I didn't want to take a break even day. So when price reached into this 1-hour imbalance, I closed 80% of my position, which was 25 lots I closed for 1%. And I left my runner to target these highs. But after I saw price being very bearish, not showing good momentum to the upside, and really holding this 1-hour imbalance, I decided to just close my runner. So I closed my 20% runner up 1.5% for the day and called it there. Or it was about 1.3% on the day. But I just called it there because I didn't want to break even a runner, and I just wanted to call it a day right there, which was a great call. But yeah, that's pretty much it for those 2 trade breakdowns. And I'm just going to go over this right now. So far on the account, we are up 1.5%, which isn't a lot. Tomorrow we will be going half risk, just so that we are up on the week. If we go into our journal here, this is this week right here, this pink color. We took 1 break even on Monday, 1 L on Monday, and then we took an L on Tuesday, and then and then we got dub on Tuesday. So we are up 1% on Tuesday, and then today we are up about like 1.3% with this break even. This break even on US30 did get a little bit of profits, but we're just counting that as break even here so that we can see our win rate and all that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so tomorrow I'm going half risk on Friday because I don't want to make it a losing week. My main goal right now is to end each week green. So that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, going half risk. And yeah, so my max risk for tomorrow will only be 1% for the whole day. I'm only going to be able to take 2 trades at 0.5% risk per trade. So my max loss would be 1% tomorrow if I were to lose. And if I'm going to win my trades, that means I would have a good week and be up around 2% for the week, which is my target. My weekly target is about like 2%. 2 to 4% per week is more than enough. And that's something that's going to build my consistency, build my discipline, and just really knowing that less is more, and knowing when to call it early. Or not when to call it early, when to call it a week. Because with these profits, I don't want to give them all back and have my account back in drawdown. So that's why I'm going half risk, just because it's a Friday. And most of the time, I don't really like trading on Fridays. Let's see if we have any data on Fridays here. I mean, we did take a 1% Friday here, a losing Friday here, losing Friday here, minus 2% on a Friday, minus 2% again on a Friday. So Fridays just aren't my best days based on my data and based on like my back testing. I really am not the biggest fan of Fridays for trading, but that is why we're going to manage risk tomorrow. We're going to go half risk. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Oh, and by the way, I called out these trades that I took today in my Discord right here. Let's see. So I'll show you guys exactly what it looked like. Here's my US30 sell right off this 1 hour imbalance. So this is basically me calling the market before it happened. Sells right here at this 1 hour imbalance on US30, and then we had our buys right where we wanted. So this was my reasoning also for having two positions running at once. It was that these were my ideal setups, exactly where I placed my arrows. That's exactly where I entered, and price had a nice reaction off of. But yeah, guys, make sure to hop into my Discord if you want to join the team. We're growing pretty well right now. Let's see how many members. I think we got about like 80 members, but yeah, people in here sending out stuff. A lot of high value people are joining. Valuable people. We got valuable resources. Giving out trade ideas. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, I want to show you guys my resources. If you guys want to grab the trading plan that I use, you can grab it for yourselves and use it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. It is day 16 of the prop firm journey. Up about 1.3% on the day, 1.5% on the account. And tomorrow we're going to make sure we finish the week strong. We're not going to take any bad setups, and we're only going to risk a total of 1% for the entire day. So no matter what, we're going to be up on this week. And no matter what, my account will not be in drawdown because we are using some of these profits that we have to trade with. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more. And until next time, peace.